Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Topics channel. Specifically, welcome here to the Steve's Wrestling Ramble podcast. Talking WWE, I have a lot of other videos to do tomorrow, so I'll be busy tomorrow uploading videos. So if you are part of the notification squad, you'll be getting a lot of emails tomorrow in the morning about those videos before I leave for work for the evening. But anyways, WWE this week was entertaining and interesting. Monday Night Raw, with guarded Becky Lynch and being suspended. Attacking Stephanie McMahon and the build up here continuing of Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. Becky Lynch picking Ronda Rousey as she run run the Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble, and then picking Ronda Rousey to face at WrestleMania for the Roman title. So there's that, but either way, it's certainly going to be interesting to see how things go there. So here. But Monday Night Raw being crazy and interesting as it was, not bad episode and in the slightest. So McMahon suspending Becky Lynch would see after Becky Lynch, Women's Royal Rumble winner, and also went up to face Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Certainly, they finally decided the suspension just a week after challenging the baddest woman on the planet, potentially endangering what will be the most anticipated match of WrestleMania 35. So that certainly was interesting. I mean, in a confrontation with Stephanie McMahon. I was saying that the man would not be allowed to compete, or Becky Lynch would not be allowed to compete unless she's cleared by the doctors, or Stephanie McMahon. To really get that done. I really get that checked out. Becky, I think it's trick. Stephanie insisted otherwise, citing concern that Becky was hurting more than she was letting on. And when Becky Lynch still refused to budge on the issue, Stephanie had to bring down the hammer, levying a suspension that would stand until Lynch was medically cleared by the doctors. So I guess that's an interesting way to continue that stuff. And then Becky attacked Stephanie. Stephanie was able to get away from it, kicking her in the leg. And Becky around the ring. So, all in all, an interesting and entertaining opening to Monday Night Raw. I certainly thought they did part well to include Stephanie McMahon. Now the authority is the McMahon family taking over Raw and SmackDown Live. So that also even means Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon are no longer commissioners of the shows and stuff like that. There's now in a sense, co-owners, co-leaders, whatever, just part of this team. Triple H and Vince McMahon, is the authority of WWE overall. Just in the end, how it is in real life, but just regards to the shows, if that's how it's moving forward, which is interesting nonetheless. I just forgot about that aspect of it. Like I know if general managers had to be let go and such like that. But then forgetting that technically Stephanie McMahon herself and Shane McMahon himself being relieved of duty of being the commissioners of Raw and SmackDown Live, as yes, they're both authority figures, but part of this McMahon family group. So, yeah. Anyways, moving right along, Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey defeating Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan in matches there. The Revival won a four corners tag team match to earn a Raw tag team title opportunity against Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Whenever that match will actually happen, will it be at Elimination Chamber? Last night and holding all the way to WrestleMania? Who knows? That probably will be the match at WrestleMania. Revival versus Roode and Gable. So maybe they'll hold it all the way out till then, but who knows there. Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin confronting Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle came out there talking about his past. His past in general, his career. Famously, he's about to retire. Then comes up Baron Corbin. Then Drew McIntyre there. The Boss and Hug Connection defeated Alicia Fox and Nikki Cross to qualify for the WWE Women's Tag Team title match. And that championship match that will be in an Elimination Chamber match itself, in the side of the chamber at Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So, I think we just expected that, but cool that it is official. Elias defeats Jeff Jarrett in one-on-one contest there. Finn Balor defeats Leo Rush. Cool to see Leo Rush actually wrestling, not just managerial gimmick and managerial role. In regards to the almighty Bobby Lashley, Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley. Yeah. Then you had a moment of bliss. Alexa Bliss looking so. Clothes on, but Alexa Bliss looking good, and doing a thing. EC3 interviewing him, yes. And then Nia Jax comes out. Then Dean Ambrose comes out. Dean kind of talks back to Nia. Dean being funny but entertaining as well. In regards to quick fire questions to EC3, and then EC3 attacks Dean with a quick shot, and then we have a match. EC3 versus Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose taking the L. Yes, so probably will be leaving after WrestleMania, but it is what it is. I'm watching the Treasure for Kim Possible. That's pretty cute. So, I look her up on Instagram. It's funny. Anyways, main event Raw, Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin defeat Braun Strowman and Kurt Angle via disqualification. So, that's how, all in all, pretty good Raw. I certainly would say. I mean, not a bad thing to have Kurt Angle main eventing that, I don't know, in 2019. Now, will he be retiring or making a retirement announcement after WrestleMania? Who knows? It was also announced that the Superstar Shakeup will be the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania there in April. So, that's cool. Anyways, opening SmackDown Live, Becky Lynch also on SmackDown because she still technically is officially a SmackDown Live Superstar. Becky Lynch, first starting off with Charlotte Flair in the ring, talking about, hey, someone should be taking Becky Lynch's spot. And then Becky Lynch comes kind of like Shield style, coming down from the crowd. And Charlotte kind of commentating of Becky limping to the ring and blah, blah, blah. Becky saying, hey, no one's going to take my spot. Those two bicker. Triple H comes out, kind of tells Becky Lynch, well, you're not be able to wrestle, you're not be able to wrestle. You got to get the medical clearance, and her Charlotte will take your spot. See, I see a way that they're going to have Charlotte part of the match is they'll actually give the match to Charlotte. Becky will unofficially be uncleared, of course, part of the storyline. And then miraculously, Becky Lynch showing that the Authority was trying to get her. So Becky Lynch will probably be winning at WrestleMania. It's like the Daniel Bryan story into WrestleMania 30, the WWE, in that WWE World Heavyweight Championship match against Batista and Randy Orton. It just seems that's the way they're going. But here you would be. Moving right along, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So good for Rusev and Nakamura, taking beers being thrown together. Hopefully it works well for them. That's really all I really have to say there. Participants in the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title face off one-on-one. Randy Orton defeating Mustafa Ali. I've been really impressed with Mustafa Ali. Part of the SmackDown Live brand now. Really have enjoyed him and how he, and I literally look forward to seeing how he does and fares in the championship match at Elimination Chamber. No, I don't think he's gonna win, But I do think it's a moment for him to shine and try to summon himself as a main eventer, or at least on the road to main eventing, and agree to believe in him. The new Daniel Bryan rallied against his placement in the Elimination Chamber match. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville defeat Naomi and Carmella and the Iconics, and there, Naomi and Carmella being added to being the final team for the women's tag team, first ever, the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team title match that we have in Elimination Chamber. So that's cool. We were wondering, or I was, or I'm sure all of WWE Universe wondering, what's going to be that final team, since there was no actual already grouped team left on SmackDown. That makes you say, like, someone would have to be thrown together, or some buddies, two people. So Naomi and Carmella actually is not a bad team in general, let alone when the Monties and Superstars you have left on SmackDown Live to use for that. Jeff Hardy defeating the new Daniel Bryan via disqualification in the main event. So that's how SmackDown Live there does our thing. But all in all, pretty good week of thing. I think those that as they do each and every week. Give me your thoughts in the on my minus the polls were on SmackDown. Thank you, but hopefully things are keep improving and keep getting better and better each and every week on our road to WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber coming up next Sunday, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I might do a live reaction to one of the matches. Kind of get back on that train. Royal Rumble. I was watching the Royal Rumble matches, of course, but it was part of a live stream over at Narcolepsy Boy 94's channel. And the previous pay-per-views, I just wasn't into doing, or didn't want to force myself, quote unquote, to do a live reaction. Now, I didn't force myself to watch pay-per-view because I enjoyed the pay-per-views somewhat previously to Royal Rumble, but I didn't want to make myself do a live reaction if I felt like I had to, or I had to get the even number quota that my OCD has for my channel each and every week. But either way, next week, continuing on from this week, should continue on. I think it should be good. I'm sure that the Boston Hug Connection are going to be the front runners for the women's tag team title match. I'm just going to put that out there and assume that. But looking at all the tag teams part of the match, the ones I actually would want to win are either Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville or Naomi and Carmella. That would be interesting to have a team you three together be the ones you book to be the inaugural tag team champions. Because as much as the odds-on favorite is the Boston Hug Connection, wouldn't it be better to have them chasing, especially with the inaugural titles? Go with a scrappy underdog tag team to win it, inaugural tag team champions, and then you have the Boston Hug Connection chase, win the tag team titles at some point in the future. I wouldn't say all the way to SummerSlam, but at some point in the future, right? Care about all your pay-per-views. And then you have the breakup night after, month after, whatever, and then dropping the tag team titles, however. That's how I would book the tag team titles for the women's division. Though I do still say the Boston Hug Connection are the favorites. I just think that booking it that way is smart, just like they did with the inaugural SmackDown Live tag team titles and having Heath Slater and Rhino win it. Though I did enjoy Heath Slater's gimmick at that time, and still enjoy Heath Slater overall. Didn't have anything chasing them and then winning and then going from that moment moving forward. So here in this regard for the women's tag team titles, that would serve best as well. Just my idea, just Steve's thoughts. That's how Steve sees it in regards to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, which, by the way, look actually pretty dang cool. Just saying. So again, good Raw, good SmackDown. If I would grade it, Raw probably 7 out of 10. SmackDown 7.5 out of 10. Pretty much both shows get the same grade. but I did certainly enjoy them both. The word I'm looking forward, and as I predicted, this is going to be the time of the year where WWE cares the most about booking their shows and having their superstars. Well, I just want it to continue after WrestleMania and moving forward on throughout the WWE season, or the new WWE season, I call it. The season starting the Raw after WrestleMania to the next WrestleMania. The WrestleMania being the Super Bowl and the end of the season, and then the season starts again the next morning, the next night with Monday Night Raw, the Raw after Mania. So that's just how I have the seasons. I don't, obviously the calendar years, January to December, but that pretty much is it. No other big news. Yeah, there's other superstars that are at least being rumored to leave to go to AEW. I'm not saying AEW is nothing, but I think it's a little bit blown up all these over there and thinking that AEW is going to take down WWE. Just another option for talent in the indies to go to. It's another company, another option, another opportunity. But no matter how good or awesome it is, WWE still is number one in the kingdom. So there you go. But well, yeah, that should be all. I hope you guys enjoyed this short, simple podcast episode. Hopefully, they have my teammates or others part of the show next week for the pay-per-view predictions. I do think Elimination Chamber is next Sunday, so there you go. Idaho. And I'm just trying to see if there are any other news items in regards to WWE that I might have missed. But we'll see how things go moving forward. And hope you all have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your day. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any thoughts for Raw, SmackDown, or anything that I brought up, or something that I forgot to bring up. And I'll make sure to reply to you in the comments. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheRamble_WB, or my personal Twitter handle at Army_Strong_06, Snapchat and Instagram as TBK_06. For the rest of your evening, enjoy the weather in your area. We had a little snow, not a little snowstorm, but snowstorms back to back here in Wisconsin. So hopefully your weather is a little bit better, warmer, seasonable for your area. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Let people know about it. It'd be nice to have a surprise and wake up in the morning and be at 1,000 subscribers out of nowhere. Who knows? You never know. A person may know a person that may know a person that may know a lot of people. So you never ever know. But anyways, along with all that, and above all else, as always, take care.